Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. We're on my phone today. I don't even know if this is going to be good quality or not, but I'm moving house soon, hence my dodgy setup right now. I'm kind of packing everything into one room before I move. So I have been obsessed with vanity tours, because I'm when I move, I'm having my own vanity room and like walk-in wardrobe, all that kind of fancy stuff that I've always wanted. So I've been looking for inspiration, but one thing I thought was really interesting is when I look at my vanity, I see the products that I use on a daily, nightly basis. Amongst all the products that I review, these are the products that I always come back to, always use, between experimenting, some old, some new. So I kind of thought today I want to show you the products that I actually genuinely use. And it's not that I don't genuinely use the other ones, but because it's my job to kind of review products, I try something, I might like it, but I've got to move on to the next. Otherwise I have no videos to post and I don't have a job, you know? But these are the products that I always come back to. So I'm gonna flip the camera and we're gonna look at the products I have on my vanity right now. Hi, it's me on the other side. So this is my very temporary vanity. It was my desk at one point. But yeah, so I kind of organize my vanity into certain sections. So here we have all my serums. This is my deodorant. We'll talk about that in a minute. Exfoliants, sunscreens, little tidbits. This is basically my current routine. And bits like interchange hand cream, lip products, and eye creams. I actually use a lot more lip products and eye creams than I think I ever have done in my life. I'm just taking like a real sudden interest in them. My other mirror actually broke. This is the reason why I have kind of like this setup. It kind of fell from the wall and smashed everything and ruined everything and broke everything. So, you know, this will do. Like, it's fine. You know, this mirror kind of like changes brightness and all that kind of stuff. Today's video, unsurprisingly, has a sponsor. But listen, if a brand I'm already going to talk about are coming to me and asking me to work with them, why would I say no? But today's sponsor is actually Saturday Skin and their new launch, the Carrot and Niacinamide Moisturizing Cream. I've had my hands on for a long time and I've got to say thank you to Saturday Skin for actually allowing me to experiment with their products for a really, really long time. Before even asking if I wanted to work with them, I really appreciate that. The Yuzu with Vitamin C Bright Eye Cream. So this is a moisturizer that I've used a lot. Originally I was like, you know, I don't think I'm too keen on this product. I don't really know why, I just wasn't interested. I mean, looks pretty interesting to me. I've used all that up. This is also probably one of the only eye creams that I'm also nearly finished with. I absolutely love these products. So this has carrot and niacinamide as the main ingredients in here. Whenever I hear food and skincare, I'm a bit like, oh, but I really, really like this. Of course, we know niacinamide is great for helping to even out skin tone, balance sebum production, overall brightening your skin. And whilst carrot may sound a bit gimmicky, it's actually a great antioxidant, so helping protect against free radical damage, but it also helps improve your skin's tone and texture. So we have carrot root water in here, carrot root oil, and beta-carotene. And much like the majority of Saturday Skin's products, we have peptides and ceramides in here. Now, they are the key thing for keeping your skin barrier strong and healthy, and even helping to repair it as well, which I always have to have a moisturizer like this on hand because I need it. I ruin my skin a lot, like a lot, whilst also helping to lock in hydration. I just really love this. It's got like a nice, almost like, I don't know how to describe it, like whipped heavy cream texture to it. So it looks like it's gonna be a really thick cream, but when you scoop it out, it's quite lightweight. It goes on the skin so smooth, and even for my oily T-zone, it's not heavy at all. And I do feel like this is now my go-to nighttime moisturizer for the time being. Speaking of antioxidants, this is the Yuzu Vitamin C Bright Eye Cream. I've mentioned this before. I've mentioned this a few times before. Yuzu, or Yuja, I believe it's also called, packs so much more vitamin C and antioxidants than other citrus fruits like lemon. And yes, whilst I don't like lemon in skincare, when a fruit has been formulated to be in skincare, I don't mind it. Again, this works as a great humectant and moisturizer under the eyes. It's it's like a lightly whipped cream. It looks really heavy, but when you put it on, it's super lightweight, pats into skin very, very easily, spreads beautifully as well, and it's not like looking greasy and shiny under your eyes. We again have niacinamide in here to help brighten that area. And of course, the yuzu is not just an antioxidant, but it helps brighten under the eyes as well. It helps with the texture of the under eyes. We have glycerin as a humectant as well to keep in all that hydration. And you do get a nice, if somewhat temporary, kind of like depuffed, but also less sullen look to your under eyes. I'm really a fan of this. I started reusing eye creams about 6 months ago because I wasn't a fan of them for a bit, but now I feel like I'm getting older and I'm like, like maybe, you know, I can't always do Botox, so like maybe an eye cream in the long run will come in handy. So yes, thank you so much to Saturday Skin for sponsoring today's video. You can get 25% off all their products using code JAMES25. Everything will be in the description box down below. So check that out before you make any purchases. Let's carry on with the tour. As I mentioned, this is really the area with all my current skincare in. So cleansers are of course in my bathroom. When it comes to toners, I'm again loving the Troy Arake toners, the Skin Complex formulas. They do like a few different kinds, and this one in particular is extremely hydrating and calming for the skin. I find I'm having to use that quite a lot at the moment, and I'm testing their newish glow toner. It has like this, I'm just gonna do this on my moussey kind of like look to it, which I thought was again like a little bit gimmicky at first. Then I was like, this actually helps me get so much even coverage with the toner. A few pumps in your hand and you kind of see where you're putting it, and then pack that gently into the skin. And I'm also trying this Centella Tone Brightening Boosting Toner from Skin 1004, which is fine. Like, it's all right. It's fine. It's not that great. One of my all-time favorites is the Advanced Snail Radiance Dual Essence from COSRX. You've got your hydrating serum along with your niacinamide serum in there. It's just incredibly hydrating, moisturizing as well. And sometimes if I'm feeling really lazy, I will just cleanse. I will use this as a essence, toner, serum, because it's so potent as well in its ingredients. Then I'll just go straight in with a moisturizer, sunscreen and moisturizer. One essence I do love is the Dr. Cerakool Vegan Kombucha Tea Essence. It's soothing, it's very, very moisturizing. It reminds me a lot of the Cream Skin Refiner, in the sense that if it was summer, I probably wouldn't be using it, but it's just really, really nice and like smoothing. Like, it makes my skin look so smooth when I use it. Another essence I'm currently using all the time is the Make Microferment Rice Essence Skin Prep Hydrating Liquid. Again, just a really super nice hydrating liquid. Think like SK2 Essence mixed with like a milky toner, and that's the texture you get in this. Again, really, really moisturizing. Love that one. And of course, my Make moisturizers. Still experimenting with this one, but this is my go-to. One of my go-to like daytime moisturizers. This is my second tube of it. I love it. The Succulent Skin Gel Cream Serum Weight Moisturizer. Just so lightweight. What? It's like a gel moisturizer, but it doesn't disappear. It gives you a nice dewy glow, but also moisturizes so well. These are my Dew Skin reusable under eye patches. I love these in conjunction with any one of these eye creams. Not this one. This one's terrible. You just put like a fair bit of eye cream on, leave it tacky, then these stick to your under eyes, and I leave them on for like 15 minutes. And you do see an instant difference, purely kind of like what I think is just from that occlusion under the eyes, and they just look so much more awake and less puffy. Pimple patches from Starface. These are the Hello Kitty ones. These are my hair patches, tweezers, and product scoopy things. And cotton buds. This is cardboard, by the way. I don't think they sell plastic ones anymore. Sunscreens. These are the ones I'm currently loving. Mainly the Troy Arake Instant UV Protector Cream. This is an SPF 50 plus, PA++. This is a brand with acne-prone skin and spot-prone skin in mind. So you probably, in my experience and from what they say, won't break out from that. Shouldn't be irritating. It's definitely not irritating on the eyes. The Hello Sunday SPF 45, again, is one of my favorites. This is great, the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Airy Stick. I've got the Why are my eyelashes always everywhere? I've got the main one, but this is great for reapplication. But I like applying this on the ears because when you apply sunscreen to like the back of your ears, it's always so awkward and you always end up with like white still in your ear. But because it's like a clear stick oil, I can just like roll it around my ears and underneath and get in all the grooves and down the neck. It's just so easy to apply sunscreen with this. Two exfoliants at the moment, the Pharmacy Deep Sweep, 2% BHA. I'm kind of going off this, it smells a bit funny, but I'm really enjoying the Make Acid Phase Multi-HA Exfoliating Solution. This also has BHA in. It just feels nice and gentle on my skin. Still early days, so we'll have to come back to this one. When it comes to serums, I like to chop and change depending on what my skin is going through. I have all my Sweet Chef serums up here. I've not used these two too much, but this is like my second kale serum. Again, really for me, if they're just all hydrating and soothing. There's nothing crazy great about them, other than just being a generally nice serum. Of course, my Glow Recipe serums, the Pineapple Vitamin C one, the Niacinamide, the Hyaluronic Acid, which I don't use too much of because we know me and my relationship with hyaluronic acid, and the Avocado Ceramide Recovery Cream, one of my favorite ceramide products of all time. So when I do have damaged skin, I will use this one. This one will give me a nice temporary glow. Down here, now listen, I know tea tree isn't everyone's cup of tea, and I'm not a huge fan of the Body Shop in general. I don't like a lot of their products, but when I'm breaking out, tea tree is super good for my skin. Hate this, don't know why it's here. I like the moisturizers, but I'm not really enjoying this. The Selfless by Hyra Mandelic Acid Rice Bran and Retinol Rainbow Algae. This is truly one of the only retinols I use because I'm just not into retinols, to be honest with you. And I'm using this way more than I thought I would as a gentle exfoliant. They both kind of align with my more gentler approach to skincare at the moment. These two I'm trying out, and I've been using these every day for like a month now, and look how much is barely gone. This is the Tone Brightening Capsule Ampoule. Again, I believe this is niacinamide and of course centella, so it's just really soothing, calming, and niacinamide is great for, you know, any skin condition really. And the centella ampoule, again, soothing, calming, takes down redness, any irritation that I've done to my skin. This is really, really good with. A line I'm trying out at the moment and I'm thoroughly enjoying. This is the Dew Skin Deliverance Trinity Serum that kind of targets hyperpigmentation, aging, and inflammation, these targets. So they're all kind of things that I want to address right now. Two of my favorites from COSRX, which I talk about to death. This is the Propolis Light Ampoule, just incredibly moisturizing. Cica Serum calming. The Barrier Serum from Even Prime, I love. The Ceramide Ampoule as well, for when my skin's absolutely ruined. Right, this is my deodorant. This is one steps on my deodorant. So Pit Rock is like a salt rock in liquid form, and what it does is it basically suppresses the smelly bacteria in your armpits, so you don't smell. This is an antiperspirant. I use an antiperspirant with this, but I never find that they're good, and I just don't find that they're good enough. So this you can spray everywhere as well, your feet, your bits. Make sure that you just don't smell anywhere. I love this so much. Not because it's like natural or anything, I just really enjoy using it, and I've used it for like pretty much my whole life. I really like it. Enjoy using it. I don't have a fun time using it. I just think it's very easy to use. Then we have a hand sanitizer that I just use often. You've got to have clean hands, right, before you use any products. So we've talked about the Saturday Skin Eye Cream, but one of my other favorites is the COSRX Eye Cream, the Advanced Snail Peptide Eye Cream. It's just, again, really, really nourishing, hydrating, moisturizing, lightweight under the eyes. Those two are really one of the only eye creams I use. I'm trying these Hawthorne ones that I'm quite enjoying as well, that again I use in conjunction with these a lot. This is the Tatcha eye cream and I really dislike it. It's basically makeup and it's drying under my eyes. I don't like it at all. I use way more lip products than I actually thought I did, as you can see. But we have the Make lip serums here, which I absolutely love. They have a very light tint to them, but they're skincare first. They're not makeup and you barely see the tint. We have the Paula's Choice SPF lip balm, a very simple lip balm. We also have the Bondi Sands Lip Balm SPF 50. I love this. I hate the face sunscreen, but I absolutely love that. the CosRX lip balms here, which again, we got an exfoliating one here, and then the Propolis lip sleeping mask, which I absolutely love, and two iconic ones, the Laneige lip glowy balms. I just got them, so I'm not going to open them until I finish all the other ones, including the Then I Met You Honeydew Lip Mask, the Isho Drench and Isho Sculpt, which I absolutely love as well. I'll talk about them more. I did a lip care video, but no one seemed to watch it, so I'll talk about them another time. And we have a spot treatment here from Rosen Skincare, which is so good. So good. This is called Breakout. It's a direct spot treatment. And I absolutely love it. It got rid of a spot within 2 days, like a really aggressive one as well. Then I'm going to show you this, but I need you to bear with me because I'm not an organized person and things don't look organized, but in here, it's all organized, okay? Oh, this is a Dyson hairdryer. I don't get what the fuss is about. It's just a hairdryer. I don't think it's any more special than any others. Oh, let me link you to the business that makes these, that I keep all my, kind of like divide all my skincare up with. Okay, so this is basically the area where I keep, okay, so this is moisturizers that I've already opened and I've nearly finished. I just need to use the scrapings of, or ones that I haven't opened yet, but I want to use next in the lineup. Ones that I've used before and I know I like, so they're also in the lineup to use, but any new products will take place in front of them, if that makes sense, because I already know I like these, so I'm not in a race to try those. Again, these are products that I've already opened and I need to use up, but aren't priority in place of other products that I need to try in front of, if that makes sense. And then that is it really. So those are the products that I use day in, day out. When I move house, I want to do a whole kind of like series about my vanity and my walk-in wardrobe and all that kind of stuff and setting up how I'm going to organize it all going forward, because I need to get more organization in my life. I'm not very good at it. So let me know if you've tried any of these products before, and don't forget to check out the new Saturday Skin launch and all their other products and use code JAMES25 for 25% off any of their products. Again, the majority of the products in this video will be linked down below. That's going to take forever to do. You can watch some more product reviews here and some general light entertainment here, and I will see you over there.